One. And
Yeah. Bitch, I'm on.
let's go.
She get me numb, son. Shotty thick, she a hottie, she a bad one. Pull up on me, she gon' fuck me, give me
You can put on this
nine.
mic.
I gon' smoke it up until I see mirages. Bitch, I'm on 10. Bitch, I'm on 10. Bitch, I'm on 10. If you got a problem, pull up with the mob. Some nonchalance, we air that no options. It's 30 like my rider. That be my shot. We take no caution. Spin a body, I might leave a nigga nauseous. Hey, staying cautious amongst the drama. She got all that attitude from her mama. I'ma hit it if she got a man and got no honor.
Y'all know what it is.
Savage as it gets and she my karma.
It's your boy Dopeboy Diesel. And you have now entered into the motherfucking Doja Room. To all my stoners, hippies, hip hop enthusiasts, take a step in. Light your blunt. You know what time it is. Welcome to the Doja Room. Come on, let's get it.
Bitch, I'm on the way. I can't fuck with little mommy, she know my little baby. Got bitches pull up on me from behind the way. Ballin' like a what you don't say. Bitches tryna be you, but they be posing. Like the keeper on my arm, like a rolling.
Yes. Another one. I'm feeling good this week. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good this week. And it's a beautiful weekend. Welcome to the motherfucking Doja Room. It's your boy Dopeboy Diesel. To all my stoners, hippies, hip hop enthusiasts, once again, you are now in the Doja Room. I hope y'all got one rolled up. If you haven't already, go ahead and roll one up. And we're going to go ahead and get this motherfucking show on the road today. We got pros in the motherfucking building. She going to be, you know what I'm saying, laying down some commentary with us.
Hey
we
guys.
got so much. We had so much topics left over that, you know what I'm saying, it's taking three episodes to catch up. Nigga, how you feeling though, man?
I'm feeling
feeling-
great.
You feeling alright?
Yes, I've been feeling great. You know, just every day is a great day when you make the right decision. So yeah, we're gonna
Usually,
get
yeah.
into a lot of decision making topics and stuff,
That's
and
a
the
fact.
whys
That's a
of it
fact.
all.
That's a
So
fact.
yeah, I'm interested to hear what you got. And yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a fact. So, like I said, it's been an interesting couple of weeks, but we back here to serve y'all again. You know, you had to come through, step through in the building, so we can get to the other side of the things that we ain't talk about. There's been a lot of shit going on in hip hop and shit like that these last couple of weeks. So we have to break it down. We have to talk about it. But now we got to hit the we got to hit the B side of the record. But before we do that, I think it's interesting because we do got some updates on, you know what I'm saying, what we was breaking down last episode, which was basically, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing going on with What's the Dirt. Now, for the people who don't know, obviously, I mean, I think we broke the shit down enough, but the whole thing going down with What's the Dirt, and then it turned into a What's the Dirt versus the Company Man versus Kendrick Lamar fans. Basically, these niggas done shamed this nigga into being a racist. Into, you know, they done they done shame this nigga into being a racist. They done, you know what I'm saying, like the narrative that's taken shape in the last week about this nigga, how the complete narrative has just done a complete 180. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy to see. You niggas is some wild niggas. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see how niggas could stand for one thing and then come back 1 week later and be about a whole different thing. But hey, you know what I'm saying? You niggas like it, I love it. You know, I'm not going I'm not gonna really break it down, get too deep into it. But I mean, hey, I don't understand it. Maybe you understand it, but I don't understand it. That shit is a little wild to me. But they on this man's head top, and basically they backed him into
So
a
they're saying
corner.
Drake is a racist
No. What's the
or
dirt?
Kendrick's a
Which
racist?
basically what he's been doing is serving the people up. You know, basically, if you've seen a lyric breakdown over the last 6 months that has to do with a Drake or the Kendrick Lamar or anything like that, it's 9 times out of 10 you was watching one of his videos breaking down these lyrics and what what's being said, shit like that. But the moment he dropped a 2 hour long Family Matters breakdown video, is like, that side of the fandom, they lost their fucking minds. So he's going through this whole thing where he now has to defend his channel and his integrity and this, that, and the third. And I honestly think and thought the whole thing was crazy, because only one side of the fan base, only Kendrick fans would sit here and be this butthurt about a nigga breaking down Drake lyrics. You know what I'm saying? And giving him credit, and doing basically the shit that he's been doing on his channel the entire time. So now we got to be sitting here listening to these niggas talking for the last week, basically about how he's reaching and how he doesn't know what he's talking about and how the video's too long and nobody wants to watch a 2 hour. If it was a 2.5 hour long breaking down some Kendrick lyrics, these niggas would watch the entire shit start to finish, no problem. Call it a masterpiece, give it 5 stars, and nigga give it an Emmy, anything, nigga. I mean, that's just how they move when it has to do that, anything that has to do with Kendrick. So this is why I'm calling these niggas a cult. It's starting to get a little weird. You niggas are starting to get a tad bit weird, because I really don't get the outrage. You know what I'm saying? I really don't get why niggas is so upset that this nigga is here doing his thing. So that's basically the gist of it, right? So he drops the video. Another dude called the company man, you know what I'm saying? He drops a video basically critiquing the breakdown and him as a channel in person, which was kind of weird to me. I didn't really like the video. I thought it was weird. Like, I thought homie coming at him was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like some hater shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. It seemed like some hater
I mean,
shit. I
I
mean,
gotta see this video to know what's really going on.
I mean, it's I'm gonna say it's some hater shit just because of the simple fact that you've been doing this whole thing. You've been doing your thing in these streets and these spaces for a minute. You've cultivated a little bit of a following, but just in a matter of 6 months, this nigga's eclipsed you. Like, he's already surpassed you. So I can understand a nigga being, you know what I'm saying? You might be a little salty about that. But I don't know. Like, it definitely projected a little bit in his video. Now, the video is a long video, and we kind of already went through that. But this morning at like 5 fucking a.m. for whatever reason, my boy dropped an apology video. Now, I don't know what this was for. I didn't see this shit yet. I don't know what it's about, but already I can tell you, I'm like, yo, these niggas done bullied this nigga into an apology. These niggas done made this nigga feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know what? I'm about to just leave this shit alone, because these niggas is just gonna gaslight me into ending my career. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's what these niggas do. This crowd is the crowd who wants to yell racism and you know, this and that and foul play every time these niggas do some dumb shit. Like, some of you niggas be just diluting the word. Like, I hate niggas like y'all. Y'all niggas just dilute
Facts.
shit and just use shit at the wrong time. So when the instance of
Facts.
this shit is actually going down, niggas ain't Niggas ain't ready to do. Niggas is tired of it. Nigga, I'm tired of hearing the shit half the time. Like, you know, and I'm black. Nigga, like the fuck. So they done gaslit this nigga into dropping an apology video apparently. So I'ma hear what he gotta say. We gonna break it down, obviously, but I think this shit is entirely unnecessary. You should never fucking apologize to these niggas. I'm dead. You never apologize. No.
Yo,
Whatever the
he
fuck you
means
say.
every word he's saying.
No, in 2024, if we gonna change this whole cancel culture, you can't say this. You can't. Just stop apologizing to these niggas.
Right.
Because when you do apologize, it's not gonna be enough. These niggas are still gonna critique the apology and this nigga didn't really like it. The apology is not gonna do anything for these niggas. It's not like it's gonna wash away anything.
Man,
These niggas who've already
you
decided
accept it
that
or
you
you
are
don't.
on this side of the fence have already decided that you are on this side of the fence and there is no coming back. I'm sorry. That's just how most people just move nowadays, and I think it's completely unnecessary to apologize for any fucking thing coming out of your mouth.
Too. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
stand on your side. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a lane, you know? If, like, there's lane groups, it's fine. And then there's winning groups. And then there's this group. Then there's a sorry group. You could pick your group. It's just niggas be in one group and trying to jump shift to
Well,
another group with the same. No. Stand on your
I think
shit.
it might be important to show what exactly he's being like he's being gaslit
Sorry
for.
for?
Yeah, no, he's being gaslit. He's being 100%
Okay, the word
gaslit.
is
But
gaslight.
I'm not even gonna say that he's being racist and shit like that because he's being 100% gaslit. But this is the clip. This is the clip from his critique video of the critique or his response video or whatever. This is the video shit right here. And he basically makes a comment that the whole Kendrick fan base and company man and niggas like this are now trying to flip into some type of racist shit.
I didn't say the N-word for 20 years.
Bro, I could kind of tell.
I didn't say the N-word for 20 years.
Bro, I could kind of tell.
That's it. And he called him Carlton. He basically called him a Carlton nigga. Like, you a Carlton ass nigga. Which is very accurate, nigga. Look at this nigga. Like nigga, shut up, please. You look like a square, nigga. Your lips are mad, like moist, like pause, but like come on, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seem like a moist nigga. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You seem like a moist nigga. Like, y'all niggas can't, y'all can't be mad if just because it's a nigga that's white calling you a moist nigga that we also automatically calling the shit racist, nigga. Like, nah, nigga, you look kind of moist, bro. You look kind of moist, pause. Like, but you look kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta call a spade, nigga. He out here apologizing. Like, nah, fuck that. Fuck the apology. Fuck all of that shit. So now here he is. He wanna apologize and shit like that for, presumably, I'm guessing for that comment. So we gonna see. We gonna see what the nigga gotta say. But I think this shit is completely unnecessary.
Okay, guys, so this what I'm about to do right now on the channel is completely something I've never done before, something I've never wanted to have done, something I've feared personally that I would have to do. And I'll get into why I feared this, but most of you guys aren't even going to know what I'm talking about right now. First off, most of my subscribers aren't even privy to what I'm about to say, but it's important that I do it here on YouTube. I got an apology to make to someone. I got an apology to make to the culture more than anything of hip hop. So for those that don't know what I'm talking about, I'll try my best to lay out a storyline so you can understand. So I dropped the Family Matters video breakdown 4 or 5 days ago. It didn't get a very good reception. People were angry. People didn't like it. And from there, you know, not only was I seeing this in the comments or on Twitter, I was seeing it everywhere. I was getting a lot of hate from this video. Lots of people, lots of creators.
Like, and this is what I was like, what? Like, this doesn't make sense. I watched the video. It doesn't make sense. And when he makes the 616 in LA video, everybody is singing his praises. Oh my God, this nigga is a genius. He's invited to the cookout. He gets it. Oh, this nigga, he obviously is very nuanced. He understands the culture. He makes a Family Matter video. Oh my God, this nigga's doing too much. He's reaching. Oh my God, this nigga doesn't know culture. This nigga. It's like, yo, what the
Damn,
fuck?
it flips that fast.
It
People flip
flips
that quick.
that fast. Like, yo, if you see
Oh
this
my
shit,
god.
if you see
That
the
makes
shit,
me scared. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to be outside.
no, I'm
What?
telling you, I'm dead ass.
Oh
This is what's happening right now. This is the shit that's happening right now. And these niggas, this is why I said these niggas have gaslit this nigga into a whole apology. Like, fuck these niggas. No, fuck these niggas. Don't fucking apologize to these niggas. Like, the fuck? Nigga, fuck these niggas.
Made videos about it. People were going off on me, right? I was getting it from all angles. One creator in particular also made a video about it, critiquing it. His name is Justin Hunt. If you've been in hip hop for a while, you should know who he is. Goes by the company man on YouTube. I'll link his channel.
Oh my God, now you ain't linking the channel and all that, bro. Relax. Like, you don't have to glaze the nigga. God damn.
Here in the description.
You don't gotta suck his dick.
Justin made a critique video about Family Matters, right? And this is gonna sound kind of fucked up, but Justin is actually someone that I respect, and what I'm gonna get into later is gonna probably confuse you that I would say that, but Justin's an OG journalist in hip hop, right? I've been watching him for a long time, and when he finally did, he actually made videos about me before. He's complimented me in interviews, and when he did compliment me in an interview, I was hyped because he's the company man. He's Justin Hunt, so I was hyped off that because he's, you know, whenever I would get feedback from anyone in the culture, like whether it be Joe Budden or Elliot Wilson or whoever, whenever I get a shout out like that, that meant a lot to me as an outsider, because that always told me I've been doing something right. When I get one of these guys acknowledge me, people that I grew up watching and looked up to, and then they give me a shout out, that was always an amazing feeling for me. Especially being a white dude from Canada, right? So I always tried to hang my hat on little shout outs like that. So when he did shout me out, it felt good. I was always a fan of him. But Justin makes the video about Family Matters. He makes the video and he has some critiques, right? Being all what was going on around me at the time, what did I do? I didn't take the critiques. I didn't take it like a man. I acted like a child. And I decided to make a video completely bashing Justin on Twitter. I took basically what I've worked out in my head is I took all the hate and frustration that I had and I basically singled it all on one person, and he was basically the target. He was everything that I said to him in this video was a reflection of.
I don't think that's 100% wrong, because at the end of the day, when he and other people like him who have that platform, when they're parroting the same talking points and leading the charge in a lot of the bullshit that you're hearing, it's not a wrong target. Like, you ain't aiming at the wrong. I expected you to go at more people's head tops, but you stopped right here, nigga. Goddamn, nigga already apologized. He already waving a white flag. But hey, you know,
all the hate I was getting, and I was trying to address pretty much all the hate and direct it on one guy. And I said a lot of stupid shit. A lot of stupid shit. You could see in the video I'm angry. You could see I'm not coming from a place where I'm stable. You could see I'm pissed. I'm name calling. I'm calling him an idiot. I'm undermining his intelligence. And this guy is, first off, he's super fucking smart, but he's very well respected in hip hop as a journalist because he's earned that, right? Like I said, it's someone I watched. So when I do this, I don't know what the fuck's going through my head, but just sheer frustration and anger. And as I'm making this video, my girl can hear me screaming on the mic, so she comes in and tell me, "What are you doing? No, do not stop, man." And I said, "No, I gotta do this. I gotta start clapping back at people." Like, I was taking his critiques very personally, and getting back to me respecting him, I think that's why I took it even harder. I think that's why I even took it harder, because I looked up to him. So when he was saying these things about my content, I think it just hurt that much more, coupled with all the other stuff that was going on. At the end of the day, I'm not perfect, but I'm telling you guys right now, my response to him was disgusting. It was. I can't. I am ashamed of my response to him, but not just am I ashamed of my response to him, I'm even more ashamed of how I won't say forced him, but he made a response video to me. And for as long as I've been watching this man, he's a kind soul. He's a good guy. Great guy. For as long as I think I've ever seen him in a lick of drama. Not now, some of you guys might correct me and say that I've never seen him angry. I've never seen him put anything out but good, honest content. And the video that he made about me today, I think he posted it today, that's what's even more embarrassing for me, is that I actually made this very decent human being angry. And
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but what? Look, this is hard to watch.
That sounds
This is
scary
hard to
listening
watch.
to it.
This is.
I honestly, I zoned out after he's like, before he got to that line, I zoned out, and then when he said, "I've never in my life seen this decent human being," and I'm like, wow, like it sounds so poetic and profound. I don't know. It's like I don't know his character, or does he really normally speaks like that? But I was like,
I
wow,
seen the company
that
man's
sounds like
video.
he's.
I seen the company man's response video, and
Yeah.
honestly, it seemed like I'm like, this nigga is obviously trying to capitalize off this little drama and shit like that, because it's this whole, we gotta get these culture vultures out of here, these niggas who are just vultures and don't really love this shit. And even in that video, he continues to try to build this narrative that this nigga only feeds off of rappers beefing against each other and black people hating each other and shit like that. But it's all like, oh my, it's like it's like
But
it's
my
one of
thing
those
is,
niggas.
isn't it like? But isn't my thing is like? Isn't it everybody's in the conversation though? It's like, imagine it like social media is considered to be one big group text we all in. So what I'm
But
trying to
that's what I'm
say is
saying.
like,
Niggas want to let everybody into the
is he
conversation.
blind? But it's like it's weird. We act like there's not white people that walk around in hip hop. Like it's just like weird. Some of these conversations, I just don't get it. I be like, I
It's
don't get it.
I understand him zeroing
It
in
make my
on
head
one
hurt.
person and, you know, dropping them comments to one person, but like I said, he's one of those people who parrot a lot of the talking points, and he's one of those people, like I said, who like to flip the narrative of the shit coming out of your mouth just because they don't like you. Niggas want to let everybody come and sit at the table and be able to have a voice in the conversation until you say some shit that they don't like. Then niggas want to become gatekeepers and be like, oh, we got to get these niggas out of the culture. Mind you, all of this is going on because this nigga right here dropped a video, a breakdown video. And the nigga we talking about dropped a video in response, basically like, oh, this nigga's audience is basically all 15 and 13-year-olds, like basically just downplaying him, saying some wild shit. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, so for him to be over here
shows like Blue's Clues, but we have shows like Blue's Clues where a man is going out with imaginary animals and children watch it to go find clues. Like, so even if his fan base,
but that wasn't even true though. But that wasn't even true though.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying even if it were, I don't know. That's why I'm like, these type of conversations, it hurt my head. He's doing what everybody's doing. He's doing content creating, and I hate a lot of the times people really do try to go out of their way to censor your type of content. And it's like, well, you don't have to come to this side of the table. You don't have to be here. Like, you do know that, right? Like, you don't have to. But it's like this control ego thing that they trying to feed themselves. It's so like weird because it's like, bro, if you point the fingers, there's usually 3 fingers pointing back at you. So it's like you critiquing him for making content that everybody is creating off.
I mean, it's just sad to me. Like,
I don't know.
It's just sad to me because at the end of the day, this is, like I said, it's all off of this nigga making a video, and you did come at the nigga sideways. Like, there was no reason to be over here trying to downplay his fan base and his audience just because. What?
So he's mad that he
feel like he reached and
something. No,
it's like,
saying, is it so?
It's like, but the crazy thing is, no, the crazy thing is, this nigga basically in one of his in the video, one of the things he said, oh, Drake said the N-word 37 times, and he said it for basically for every year that he's alive, just as a FU to Kendrick, basically. And
basically saying I've been black since day one. Drake is standing like, okay,
and
you could
everybody's
saying,
like,
oh,
because he sat there and discovered that, because this nigga right here sat there and discovered that, oh, that's a reach. Drake didn't say it 37 times. That's not why you're reaching. Da 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 da. But
it's just a
niggas.
But why can't he have a theory? That's all I'm saying. We all create.
He did the same exact shit in the Kendrick video.
The same thing.
He did the same exact shit in the Kendrick video.
So he think that was harmful?
So I don't know.
You think that was harmful?
I don't know what was the point making a video basically directed at the nigga, which is still up.
I'm thinking you about to say he said something so crazy. The black culture has to be like, oh, hell no. You mean to tell me, because he broke down a video because he counted how Drake said the N-word 37 times. And he said, maybe, he was like, he just goes, yo, maybe that's Drake saying like, yeah, Kendrick, I've been black. I don't care what you're saying. You can say all you want. I've been black since day one. My daddy black. You're not going to tell me I don't know black culture.
That's another thing that he said too.
It just happens to be 37. Maybe
that's another thing that he said like, too. Oh, these niggas is mad that he went through his father's whole genealogy and went and seen how his family hails from he broke all this down in the video. This is why the video was 2 hours long.
Oh wow.
He went through and talked about like, yeah, nigga, Drake's Drake is literally a descendant from slaves, nigga. What are you niggas talking about? Like all this shit that Kendrick is, this basically all of that shit is null and void, nigga. Anything that you're talking about that he can talk about,
Oh,
literally anything.
oh.
So what that like I said, it just then it begs the question when he's sitting here breaking down and killing you niggas daily talking points, this daily shit you see on Twitter. You ran to Atlanta so you get the check balance every time this nigga say anything. It's like, come on. Then that shit gets disproven and these niggas is like, oh, he's doing too much. He's reaching. Now Drake come out tomorrow and be like, nah, that is what I meant. That is why I did that. What are all of these niggas gonna say?
But even
What are all
if
of these
that
niggas gonna
was the
say?
case, I think that's a pretty cool. But to me, now that you broke it down, I thought that was a pretty cool coincidence. And I'm like, oh, Drake is 37, and you got him saying the N word 37 times. Maybe he's like, yeah, I've been black since day one. I don't care what you're saying. Yeah, da
Right
da da
after he
da.
said,
And then
we
maybe
don't
that's
want to
just
hear
the
you say
creativity
nigga no
part of
more.
it. I don't know.
Like, come on. So I thought that was
And he's
clever.
basically saying, you don't want me to say the N word no more, but I've been black since day one.
You feel me? But the Kendrick
But
Lamar fan
why
base don't want to believe.
But why do we
They
care
don't
so
want to
much?
believe that Drake is that deep. They don't want to believe that he's that talented. They don't want to hear shit like. They don't even want to hear it.
But what happens to those claims when people say Drake be stealing their sound? But then again, I'm like, everything is stolen. We all repeat the same shit. Like, can we? You not know how many songs people sample? Like, I don't get it. It's like, I don't know.
We
I
sit
don't
here and
get it.
recreate shit and recreate shit and recreate shit all the time. All the time.
That's why he
So,
said in. I was just listening to. I was just listening to Drake actually today, and he said in the line, he said it's all fun and games until I want to play too. And sometimes people really would be okay with you being underneath them or something. Like they probably don't
yeah.
expect you to go to height they never thought you would reach. I don't know. A lot of the time, I these are great conversations, but at the same time, like a lot of the time, they're all annoying because it's like you're doing the same thing. Me listening to what you literally just said, how is that a reach? Maybe that's just a cool coincidence. Like, oh, he's 37.
That's what
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah.
Even this dude over here talking
Ah.
about how it took him. In the video, he over here talking about how it took him so long to get through the video and how he should have just nitpicking basically. And I'm just like, the fuck is this nigga over here talking about? Now, basically, you didn't even really have to make this video. You could have called homie on the phone and been like, hey, I think you should do this, that, the third. If you really genuinely, like, you know what I'm saying, fuck with the nigga.
If that's your mentor, why is it going like that? I don't want to
But
be
they not,
mean,
it's not a
but if that's
mentor,
somebody
you know what
you
I'm saying,
idolize,
relationship.
if that's somebody you idolize and you trust their word and opinion, I'm assuming you've had to had some sort of connection to him at least because I ain't about to be idolizing no nigga, putting no nigga on
Nah,
pedestal
look,
that I don't have no relationship with.
he's right in the aspect of, yeah, I probably shouldn't have made a whole video, this, that, the third, which, if he feel like that, that's fine. I left the
Right.
video up, nigga. Fuck you. But nigga, you know what I'm saying? Even if he wanted to say and hit homie up like, damn, bruh, you could have made that video instead of making that video. You could have hit me up and just told me all that shit. Like that shit got me feeling some like if you got something to say to me, like you know what I'm saying, just let me know. Like just holler at me. Let me know what it is. So my whole thing is like that nigga didn't. I don't know. I feel like he's justified for feeling some type of way. Like I don't really care what he talking about right now. I feel like for the most part, nigga, you justify feeling some type of way because this nigga did do some weird shit. He did some weird shit to me. I think so.
That's really why it's embarrassing. Is
But
out
he
of
thinks
all
this
the
shit
years
isn't.
he's been doing hip hop journalism, I'm the guy that made him react this way, which is sickening. really, because that's not something.
It's like this nigga over here scared of this nigga. Like, what the fuck?
You know, he's got a legacy. He got a legacy, and now I'm that guy. I'm the guy that act this way, which he's completely deserving of, by the way.
I gotta remember that this nigga is Canadian. You gotta remember these some Canadian niggas we dealing with. These
Maybe that's why he
niggas.
talks so damn slow. I'm like, nigga, get to the point. I'm like, what the no shade to my Canadians. I'm not even trying to come for Canadians, but now that you said it, I'm like, yo, he was talking type slow. Maybe that's why the videos was so long. He's like, that was the slowest. Okay, go ahead.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. This shit.
I'm mad you pointed that out.
Because it's like this nigga is scared of the nigga. Like, it's like this nigga is scared of this nigga or something. Like, what are you over here? You doing too much? Even if you wanted to say, hey, you know, blah blah blah. blah. Like you ain't.
Like you can tell a person.
Now you doing too much. Now you doing that. Now you actually doing too much. You going theory video with the fucking apology.
It's given like I'm about to propose type of speech. Like this too much.
I don't know, bro. He gotta get.
Maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe I'm an asshole.
I fucked with personally. I fuck with all the videos. I fuck with all the videos that he put out, but this right here is a little unnecessary. You know what I mean?
I would hope he had apologized behind the scenes. If that happened, let bygones.
I really feel like he being gaslit right now. Nah, he being gaslit right now, cause even with the video this other video that I checked out, a friend of his, or so he claims. This one got me right here because I didn't really agree with everything.
People immediately people were saying that Drake paid them, and the biggest thing people were saying is racist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The company man made a video, was like, yo, he got it all wrong, because the big thing that caught traction on the timeline was him saying that Drake said the N-word 37 times for the 37 years he was alive, which we can all acknowledge the fucking reach.
That's clearly a reach.
But what's the dirt do is reach.
Those videos, I mean, yeah, that's like from every video I've seen, even before all this, like early videos, or at least like a year ago maybe, where he did the full timeline of Drake versus Kendrick. Okay, yeah, that's a reach. But it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that's just. It's all interpretation anyway, for the most part. It's all reading into it. It's all hyper analyzing something.
To analyze media, if you are looking at a book or a movie or a song, you don't actually know what the artist meant unless they explicitly tell you.
You don't know
to interpretation.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's all. That's all these.
But that's what I'm saying. If this nigga come out tomorrow and be like,
we don't know what the artist meant until the artist explain it to us. What are we doing? But when we read a book or a story, we're allowed to have our point of view. I cannot do this type of conversation.
But this is why this is why they dogpiling on this nigga right now. I'm telling you.
I'm tired.
It's him interpreting shit. And to be fair, if a nigga say the N-word 30, which we and I, when we heard it, was like, yo, this nigga did say nigga a lot in this song.
Yeah.
I didn't count the N-words. Yo, Matt's a different guy, different beast.
Bro, no stone unturned.
No stone unturned. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga he goes deep into his research. He took how many months to
because he didn't count
to do this shit. Like,
because you didn't count means that he can't have his own point of view. Yo, like I cannot deal with people like this. I don't like people silence people from speaking.
They not on the Kendrick side. This is his friend right here. He spoke to him, but what I'm saying is like. He is nice with his shit. Like he doesn't leave no stone unturned, because there was mad shit even when he went into the Ready to Die breakdown, which is also like coupled into the Family Matters breakdown. There was mad shit there that I didn't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he really goes in depth to with his research and his breakdowns and shit like that. So you gotta give him credit. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gotta give him credit.
All the N words in that song, and I saw it was 37. I also would have been like, yo, he said it for each year. It's not that bad of a stretch.
I mean,
it's a stretch. We're not, but it's like
It's not a stretch if you decide to take out the, because that could have gone 38 times. It's like, oh fuck, I just wasted my time counting.
exactly.
He said I just wasted my time.
Exactly 37. Come on, you hit the ladder with that.
Exact 37 is crazy. Like being 37 years old and him saying it exactly 37
Come
times.
on, bro.
Like that's like
I point that out, yo. He
You
said,
got
I counted,
to.
I took my time
You
to
got
count
to.
these, and this is what I came up with.
so
You
Matt
got to
made a
point
video
that out.
responding
Like,
to
come
the
on.
comment,
If you
which was-
that, and that's what I'm saying too. Like, come on. If you like, what do y'all niggas really expect if you sitting here breaking down the song and you just happen to notice? Wait, damn, this nigga Drake said the shit 37 times. This nigga 37 years. Like, god damn. Like, shit. Maybe I. Why wouldn't you mention that? Like, come on. Like, we gotta be honest.
Now, like I said, he and I are friends. I talked to him about this personally. His reaction to that was awful. I told him this. I was like,
Yeah, you can tell this nigga definitely influenced this nigga into this apology. He definitely was the nigga who influenced this apology and shit.
came off angry. You came off mad. And you didn't come off measured. What you it
Ain't that basically everything he said? And the crazy thing is, I watched this shit last night after the show, after I finished recording last night's show. And that's basically what he just said just now.
it was defensive. Whenever you get defensive and shit like this, you lose. The thing that people are taking from what he said to the company man was that he said that he is a Carlton. Yo, this Carlton ass dude. And I told him like, yo, you can't say that about somebody. And like, Matt lacks the cultural context, which is something I talked to Ford about a lot. Because Ford is not Black American. He is a Dominican immigrant.
Yes.
He came to this country as a 7-year-old. 11,
yeah.
7, 11. I killed his number. He was 11 years old. So there's a lot of cultural gaps he missed, even though he grew up in the same neighborhoods that I grew up in, went to the same schools I went to, know the same people I know. There is a cultural gap you miss. And cultural context matters. When he called the company man a Carlton, he just meant, oh, you're a lame, you're a weirdo, you're a loser.
You're a nerd.
You're a nerd, which, to be fair, he is. But it's nothing wrong with being a nerd.
There's no judgment on that. It's just
Yeah, he was trying to make a dig at him. That phrasing is loaded language. It's very loaded. It's loaded in the sense that when a Black American hears that, we think of Carlton Banks and what he represented. The Black guy who wanted to assimilate to white culture, to be accepted by whites, and turned his back on Blacks. And that's when you say that as a white man.
And I feel like now that's a reach. That's a fucking reach. Like, come on. Like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Colton is not the guy who turned his back on Black culture and did all like you're doing too much. Like come on, like, and this is why this nigga feels like you can't be. I don't know, bro. You could have just said, "Hey, yeah, I mean, you really didn't have to go there or whatever, or maybe that was the wrong thing to say." But you making it out to be something that's not now. And he's the reach nigga, so of course he gonna feel like you reaching with the nigga who is the reach king. Of course he's gonna take what you saying like and be like, damn, and internalize that as some shit that he's saying. Like, yes, some people can interpret it like that, but if you interpret it that way, that's your fault, nigga. That's up to you. If you interpret it that way, all right, nigga, then you interpret it that way. I don't think that necessarily should be flipped into some next racist ass statement like, oh, this shit is racist now, and this, like, what the fuck is you niggas talking about? Oh, Colton is the guy who turned his back on black society, and like, come on, we gotta be honest here. What we talking about? Colton didn't turn it, nigga. He had a whole black family, nigga. What we talking about, nigga? You're just a square. You're just that nigga. Like, oh, I don't say the N-word. I don't do this. I don't. That's what the fuck he meant. I don't say the N-word. I don't do this. I don't do that. You know, we done ran into them. I done ran into some of them niggas. I'm walking in the store. The last time I ran into one of them niggas, I was probably a teenager. It was definitely the wrong time to be talking to me about some type of shit like this. Because I'm walking in the store with my homies, you know what I'm saying? I'm, yeah, nigga this, nigga that. And this older dude gonna tell me, yo, nigga, yeah, you need to stop saying that word or whatever, whatever he was fucking saying. You need to stop saying that word. That word done held us down. That ain't even a good word to you. I said, nigga, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Nigga, what you talking about? Like, the fuck? I said, nigga, I'm gonna say it proudly. I'm gonna say it confidently and without any apologies, nigga. I'm sorry. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I'm sorry. So, having this nigga apologize and try to internalize that he's doing all of this extra shit that he's not. Nah. It's 2024. We getting over all of this apologist shit. We getting over all of this shit that niggas is talking about when it comes down to, you know, you censoring yourself and only certain type of speech is allowed. Like, nah, nigga, like, fuck it. If you want to talk how you want to talk, then talk how you want to talk. Whoever want to decide to fuck with you, they can fuck with you. Whoever want to decide to not fuck with you, they can not fuck with you. But we got to understand that this all originated over a lyric breakdown video. You niggas is dogpiling this nigga. And then you got this nigga, no, respect, because the nigga seems very knowledgeable, but I don't agree with his take in telling him, oh yeah, bro, like, you gotta understand, this is a loaded statement. Nah, bro, like, no, that's up to him to take it like that. Because at the end of the day, if you just calling him a square ass nigga, he just a square ass nigga. I'll say it for him, nigga. The fuck.
And existed in hip hop, it comes off wrong. I told him all this. I'm like, you look nuts. You look fucking crazy because what you said is it's as heavy. You can't say that. You can't say those things as a white. You just can't do it. And like, he understood. He's like, I didn't even know. I thought I was just making a dig. Like, I thought Carlton was like, no, that's a different thing you're saying. You basically called him an Uncle Tom. You called him, and as a white man, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Yeah.
And his knowledge is wrongdoing. I told him, I said, bro, get off the internet. Just get off the fucking internet.
I mean, I would argue that that's the same reason why niggas think Trump is racist. Because that's some Trump shit Trump will say, unapologetically. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta check his background. Nigga got that happy dad on the background. That's who he is. And you got this nigga apologizing. And that's just me that's just me connecting the dots, being observant. You didn't see the happy dad in his background? That nigga votes Trump.
I peeped it. That was the first thing.
That
was the first thing I saw.
Yeah. That man voting Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, you over here trying to change who he really is and make him apologize for shit that he would naturally say, and that's the shit that's gonna really get him in trouble down the line, because now he has to put on an act. Fuck that. That's what I'm saying, nigga. Fuck the apology, nigga. Because now you're gonna feel like you have to put on this act, or you have to now you don't necessarily have to do that. Now, maybe if you're gonna clean it up, you can clean it up. There's nothing wrong with cleaning it up. But I don't really even feel like there's nothing to necessarily clean up here. So when you cleaning up shit that don't need to be clean, nigga, you just putting on an act now. You putting on an act. All you did was called him a Carlton ass nigga. Like, if he a Carlton ass nigga, he a Carlton ass nigga. If he takes that as I'm basically an Uncle Tom, well then nigga, you a Uncle Tom, nigga, what's up? What? What about it? Who cares about it, nigga? Shit is crazy.
As somebody who likes to get in and mix it up in the comment section, y'all know I'm on the channel. I get up and mix in the comment section all the time. Sometimes you gotta just get off the fucking internet.
Yeah, you gotta log out.
You can't. Sometimes you are fighting battles you can't win. And Matt was fighting battles you can't win. You can't win when the people think you racist and you white and you listen to hip hop. You can't do that.
Not really, yeah, no.
How do you? It's the same thing I asked when niggas say you're the pedophile.
The hard part takes.
Yeah. How do you prove you're not a pedophile? How do you prove you're not a racist as a white man?
Look, he gonna go through that eventually, regardless. He gonna go through that eventually, regardless, bro. He white. He can't change that. Down the road, there's gonna be something else that niggas don't like that he's saying, and he's gonna have one view. People are gonna have another. Look at Vlad. Look at Trap Lord Ross.
I want to believe a person when they show me exactly who they are.
Look,
Maybe I'm
it's not.
changing you. I'm analyzing you. I'm observing you. That's all it is. And it's like, that's the issue. People be trying to go into people's groups. Like I was saying earlier, they be trying to go into people's groups and try to be like, you gotta come fit in mine. And sometimes people's like, nah, this is who I am. Believe when a person tell you who they are. Stop trying to change people. Like, to know.
Nah, I don't think that he is intentionally trying to change him, but that's what the shit is going to lead to, because
no, but that's
you
why
over
I
here
made
telling,
that comment, because if that's what he would have normally said, those are his thoughts. I'm not saying we can't correct people if something comes off and this and that, but to not try to really cast a person down and be like, they're racist. Well, if you really believe they're racist, then they're racist. Just don't fuck with them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, being white, you automatically have that sort of a stigma being in the hip hop space and operating within the hip hop space. You always gonna have that little, like, you know what I'm saying, niggas not giving you the full respect, or niggas not giving you the full, unless you are always sitting here parroting the high praises of a person like a Kendrick Lamar, or just agreeing with the crowd, just being go along, get along. So eventually you're going to be subjected to this moment again, and it's not worth, this is why I say it's not worth apologizing, because at the end of the day, for what? If this is how you truly feel, nigga, what are you apologizing for? The time for that is over. You building the fan base, you didn't hit about 350 plus thousand subscribers. Like, you gotta trim the fat now. Get that, build that core fan base. Show people who you truly are. Show people who you really are, because when the time comes and you face a moment where niggas is catching you behind the curtain and it don't line up to who you show up as at work, niggas is gonna be calling you out again. Niggas is gonna be calling you a fraud again. It's not even worth trying to put on an act for these niggas. Be who you are, because when that moment hits and niggas is like, oh, well, you really believe in that, you really feel like this, why you be acting like this? Why you saying that? And that's why I'm saying, like,
that's literally the conversation I had on my live the other day. I literally said, and it was such a real moment, and I was like, yo, I figured it out. Being me is less expensive. And then I was like, and I'm not just talking about it being expensive in a form of money. It's the expense that it costs when you are trying to be something you're not. And I'm like, nah, this all correlates. Take people as they are. So if that's his real thoughts on how he felt, that just might be his real thoughts. Like, I don't know. Regardless, it's good. Like, people's gonna fuck with you, people's not. Like, that's just. But trying to be something you're not, it's just gonna cost you too much, not just financially. I
Yeah.
can't jack that.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna cost you more than it's worth down the line. That's truly what I think. I mean, I feel like it's good advice, but it's bad advice at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Man is in hip hop. How do you prove it? How do you prove it?
No words you can say.
How do you prove it when like you didn't like all you did was a microaggression, and he doesn't know it's a micro. He didn't say anything blatantly racist.
Right.
He didn't say fucking porch monkey. None of that. He didn't. It was a microaggression.
Yeah.
How do you prove that you didn't know that was a microaggression? How do you prove you lack cultural context? How do you prove that you are a outsider existing in this culture but still wants to learn? How can you prove that? How can you?
Hard.
That whole piece of it, you know, Matt's wrong. The video's good. And I think the bigger issue here is the Kendrick Lamar fans, which I've been talking about forever, is that these niggas are fucking crazy.
See, now he's spitting. See, now you spitting, my friend. Now you spitting, my boy. Pause.
These niggas is fucking nuts, bro. Nah, bro, I'm serious, bro. They drove a man racist. Look what Kendrick Lamar fans would do to you. To make you
Not
racist.
they drove a man racist.
Duh, son, like.
He's funny. That was funny.
Yo, and Kendrick Lamar fans make the nicest white guy ever racist. By the way, these ain't my words. Y'all thought he was a good white boy.
Yeah, he obviously is the nicest white boy ever because this nigga turned that apology into a whole glaze fest, nigga.
Y'all was
did when that was 616 breakdown came out.
when the 16 a.m. breakdown and inside LA breakdown came out.
Yeah.
Y'all was all the meme. White boy, you alright? All y'all was like, no, he gets it. He understands it. The moment he breaks down Drake's song and talking positive about a Drake song, calling down the middle like he always done. Why this white man talking? I saw a tweet that was like, ain't no white man ever gonna tell me what a black man means. Y'all got his last video to 1 million views.
I hate what
Y'all
you
did
say.
that. Like,
Bro, there's this very popular podcast and online content brand called Dissect. The whitest man you will ever hear in your life.
mm-hmm.
When fucking Euphoria came out, I can tell you the amount of times that video got posted. Like, because he does like reels. He's been doing it for a long time. Usually, he's one of the biggest like break on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I see that shit get posted so many times, and people are like praising it. You all of a sudden it's like, yeah, white people can't tell me how to like what.
If
this song's
Dissect
about.
broke down Drake lyrics, would y'all say that about him? Yeah, y'all would. Y'all be like,
Because Dissect,
is it Kendrick Lamar?
Dissect, unlike What's the Dirt, break down a Drake. Yes, which I think isn't Matt.
You see how you get the bucks? You know what I'm saying? You see how you feel me? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. Like, it pays you niggas to hate this nigga. Like, we gotta be honest. It's putting money in your pocket. It's putting money in your pocket at this point. Nigga, like, the fuck? Oh, man, this is crazy. This is crazy
Also, like,
work.
Kendrick
This
fan?
is
No,
a
Matt
crazy
is-
world.
Matt, he's a hip hop fan.
Okay, so
Matt's just like a guy who just grew up
got it.
when these guys were at the peak of like, he grew up in that time when these guys.
It's like fucking Super Bowl.
Exactly, these are his goats.
Yeah, that makes sense. But my point still stands of like
Fans of both.
breaking down anything Drake related isn't what people want to see right now.
No,
It's Kendrick. So whenever something Drake related does get breaking down, it's like they come up with, you'll hear everything. Oh, this song isn't worth breaking down.
what's one viral tweet I saw? Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, that I saw that one too.
Because this was the tweet that told me everything I needed to know. He said, "Family Matters, very surface level. It did not need a 2-hour video dedicated to it. Let's be real." Now, same guy who tweeted that on June 28th, tweeted out, "The breakdown of 16 in LA blew my mind. Great video, man."
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Dude, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. The way these niggas flipped the way these niggas flip, it's crazy. Like, this is why that's the main reason why I wouldn't even apologize, nigga. These niggas, they're finicky as fuck. They finicky as fuck, nigga. What are you apologizing to anybody? Well, he apologized to one nigga, but I would make it clear, hey, the rest of you Kendrick Lamar dick sucking ass, like, no, nigga, fuck you niggas. It's still fuck you niggas. But he's Canadian. He probably apologized to everybody.
Same guy.
Yeah, it's too easy. I mean, these are the people that are talking about this.
Like this isn't.
It's not true. Cause the 616 video was like an hour.
60 is an hour.
So it's like so.
The only difference is it was more to break down Inside Family Matters.
It was so much. It was the video, like you said.
It was video, the song, and the Buried Alive.
Yeah, the little Instagram post that you put, nobody remembers because shortly after. Yeah, no, it's funny to me that we knew this was gonna happen. It still is like, I don't know. It's still crazy to see it happen. Like calling it beforehand, we all were like, "Oh, it's probably gonna happen," and then seeing it happen, it was like, "Oh shit, it happened exactly as we thought."
Yeah,
it's very predictable. The Kendrick fans are very predictable.
Very predictable.
Anything that falls outside of like what Kendrick says or does, is immediately like shunned. It really feels like a cult to me.
Kendrick fans are the boys who cry racism.
Can I say something about that, please? Oh my God, yo, I got to, because it just sparked a thought in my. It just literally sparked a thought in my head. Oh my God! And this happened under Kendrick's post. So, I don't know if you saw me post it, but I was like, Kendrick, the people saying, I said, yo, Kendrick, I hear the people saying that you're not really living what you're saying. Question mark, question mark. One person responds, they have a good conversation with me, cool. This other person, this other wannabe, this other stan, this other, I don't fucking know. I had to really go check the bitch page out before I said any words because I know my no. And I will not be responsible for making people jump off a bridge. I went to go check this. First of all, looks lame anyways. You could see lame, right? Cool. She goes, who sent you here to judge? I think not. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's judging? I'm literally asking a question. I'm like, that's why I'm speaking to Kendrick. I'm like, yo, Kendrick, like, what's going on? Like, come up, come join the conversation. What's going on? Like, talk. And she goes, I go, well, there's some of us know how to judge righteously. And she's basically telling me, like, who made you God? Just coming out of nowhere with all this left side shit. And I'm just like, yo, I just proposed the question. That's all I did. It was just a question. And then a question turned into, who do you think you are? You ain't God. And I'm like, bro, you good? So I'm like, she goes, no man can judge righteously. That's not right. I'm like, all right, now I have to break it down to her what I meant by righteously. I forgot the type of groups. You come around certain type of groups of people. I know how I talk, but I realized saying the word righteously was too much for a person's brain level with that type of attitude. She tried to clear me, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to clear you with some knowledge. I said, first of all, we all judge. What are you doing right now? We all judge, but we do make good decisions and bad decisions. So when I say some people judge righteously, that's saying some people have common sense and, have great observant skills, can make, decisions. Just because your mind is all over the place, that doesn't mean it's everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to really go dumb it down. And as soon as I posted, I said right there, as soon as I posted, I said, she ain't gonna write back. She ain't gonna write back. I was not gonna say anything. It was until she dismissed me. She tried to sun me in the comments. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm arguing with strangers. I was gonna let it go but the pettiness of me had to say something because I was like, did she just dismiss me? She really thought she came on this topic to clear me, like she said something? You're delusional.
Nah,
And you
that's
should
how
be
a
happy
lot of
that
these
I
niggas
stepped out
are,
your face.
bro. This is why
I
it's a
can tell a
cult.
person that looking
This is why niggas be saying your
you
Lord and
upset me.
Savior Kendrick Lamar, because these niggas act like that's their Lord and
I'm
Savior.
not gonna be responsible
They
for
act like Kendrick
insane
Lamar is
people.
the second
Nah.
coming, nigga. I promise you, these niggas think Kendrick Lamar is the second coming, nigga. They think that this nigga is Jesus Christ. It doesn't even make any sense. Cause the shit that be coming out of their mouths, the mental gymnastics, all of that shit, it just don't. It starts not to add up after a certain point, nigga. And then you got to question and ask yourself, like, okay, like, what do you niggas really like? All of this shit. I thought you niggas was the intellectual, like, super deep. Like, you niggas are fucking insane. Like, y'all, that's all I say. Y'all niggas are insane. At this point, we getting to the point to where y'all gaslighting a nigga into thinking he's racist and apologizing and all that. No, y'all niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
The moment shit don't go your way, it's racism, 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 racism. That shit gonna lose meaning, yo. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta relax. You want some nut shit? No bullshit. You want some nut shit? Like, it's and plain and simple.
Yeah.
And I'm the nigga telling you, Matt was wrong for what he said. He wasn't racist. He lacked cultural context.
Yeah.
Right? But y'all jumped to him not because of the merit of the video, because the video was bad. He watched the video. It's a pretty good video.
It's very well researched. Same
Very
as
well-
other videos.
very well
If anything,
researched.
more research is longer, and there's
Yeah.
more to break down. So
It's-
probably isn't it his most ambitious video today?
Probably his most
Right, I
ambitious.
would imagine so, because he's taking his time. Like with this video, he knew there was gonna be a lot happening once he dropped. Like he was ready for this to, be a consequential video in his library. So like he took a long time to do this. So
Mhm.
for it to get dismissed to like, yo, he said the N-word 37 times. What a goof.
That's
It's like, come on, guys.
yo. I've seen way worse reaches about Kendrick Lamar. I remember
616.
fuck the. I remember it was the knock. Somebody broke down the knock at the front of the Not Like Us, and it was like, this go back to slavery. This knock cadence goes
But
back.
this is what y'all niggas was doing for real though. Oh nah, this shit is way deeper. This is the 616 is Canadian Day, and it's this Father's Day, and this day, and that day, and the Bible verse, and y'all niggas was going crazy. Y'all was really going crazy with that. The Canadian Father's Day or whatever. Cool, you got that. Everything else, y'all niggas was wilding. Y'all niggas was just reaching for no reason. And I feel like Kendrick knows how to manipulate you niggas at this point to let y'all. This is why I said, like, Kendrick is like a Bethesda game, and you niggas is the modders. His fans are just the modders, nigga. They make the music way better than it is because
I could tell that person who wrote that comment under that post. I was like, oh nah, you really a stan. Like you really like. I'm like, I did not say nothing wrong. I proposed a question. 2, I was not talking to you. 3, aren't you judging me right now? Now you judging me by putting extra words that I said that never was said out my mouth. And now we end up in this pointless conversation of what? I'm still gonna ask the motherfucking question. Are you living by your word? Like, what was
But that's
your
exactly what this nigga was going through and what he's talking about. But these niggas sit here and break his music down to this level of, super nuance, and it doesn't even really, like, y'all niggas is reaching
back to slavery.
Yeah.
Y'all not seeing what he's talking about here, because Drake is a colonizer. This knock, it went Mitchell show, and Drake is a Mitchell show in hip hop. But it's far fetched to be like the nigga said, like, like look at what y'all call reaches. The only issue is that y'all don't see Drake as a layered artist.
And the Matt is white.
And Matt is white.
Yeah, those are the
Man,
things.
I ain't gonna lie, Matt is white is just an extra thing, because if he wasn't white, if Matt was black, they would call him a glazer.
True.
They would just find something to
You're
discredit
right.
him.
So it don't even
His
matter.
whiteness,
They're just looking for something.
they're looking for something to discredit him.
Yeah.
His whiteness is just like a feather in a hat.
Yeah.
Of like, oh no.
No, that's 100% true. This is why I ain't gonna hold you. These niggas is cooking right now, because that's 100% true. Y'all niggas are going to find a way, and now that y'all found where to twist that wrench, you just gonna keep on to. Oh, okay, that's the combination. That's how we get this nigga. So, excuse me, but you know what I'm saying? It's like niggas is like, oh, okay, we're gonna use the racist angle, right? Oh, okay, and this is why I said there's no reason to apologize for this shit, because they're forever going to try to hold this whole. We see how the internet works. 5-10 years from now, nigga, you get
Facts.
into anything, they gonna be like, oh, remember, you gotta remember, let's not forget that this nigga is a race. Like, come on, nigga. Like, we know what these niggas is gonna do. This is why it's no point of even, like, because like homie just said, even if the nigga was black, y'all would just call him y'all would call him a DJ Academics, a mall. Y'all would call him a OV Ho, some Next Glaze. Like y'all are gonna find something. It don't matter. It really don't matter. So that's why I'm saying, like, there's really, and they only proven my point to where I said there's no reason to apologize. For what? For what, nigga? They only proving my point right now. There's no need to. These niggas is going to find something regardless to try to discredit you. It don't matter. Fuck these niggas. Fuck apologizing. Don't apologize for shit that come out of your mouth if that's what you truly believe, if that's what you truly stand by, if that's your true morals, nigga, and your true standards, nigga. Don't fucking apologize for that shit. The fuck? Because the time is gonna come again where you gonna have to stand on whatever the fuck you say. And you're going to either have to put on an act or you're going to be yourself. It's just that simple, nigga. So fuck apologizing to these niggas. Fuck all that shit. That shit don't make no sense.
Oh, easy. White.
And he's white? Is one
Oh,
of those.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
easy.
If I made that video, they call me a OVO goon glazer. And I would tell them, keep sucking my dick, I'm about to come. Yeah, you sucking it good. I'm about to nut all in your mouth.
Whoa, hold on. Okay. Well, it looks like that's the end of this bit. We going crazy. Pause, all of that. But, shout out to Potty Mouth Podcast. Them niggas is, that was definitely a good breakdown. We'll definitely throw your link in the video and shit like that. But, I definitely disagree with the whole point of this nigga apologizing and doing that shit. And like I said, towards the end of the video, you niggas prove my point. They gonna find something either way. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my take on that. I don't think this shit is necessary. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I could only give my opinion on that, but hey, it is what it is, man. I just hope niggas are safe out there. I hope homie continue to drop a good content. He got to stop with the apology. Stop sucking this nigga off though. Like, that shit is completely unnecessary. But I'm gonna turn it over to you because I know you definitely had something you wanted to break down out here too and get to some things going on your side of the internet. Now I'm not really knowledgeable about whatever y'all niggas got going on over there. I know that's a little bit of a reach for me, but you can definitely explain, I guess, what exactly is the conversation. Hold on, let me try to pull this up real quick. Because I think you sent me the link. Did I save it? I thought I did. I'll save this one. Hold up, wait. Before we do that, I just gotta.
It's crazy. I was just explaining it to. It's crazy
I,
about the whole them calling him a racist.
I just got to hold on, cause this shit was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah.
What y'all wanna do?
Yo, this nigga wild out.
We're breaking down the front door. What the fuck? What's going on?
Nigga said, I love how you scrambling and scraping.
All right, guys, we're whoa. Ow!
Is that a skit?
Wait, watch your step. All right, mister. Whoa. Oh, this boss man D-Lo out. Nigga think he missed the two slippers.
Is that a skit?
Yeah. Yo, man. I'm not gonna lie, nigga. If Diddy wanted to get away, he should have put the baby oil on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I know he got experience. Let's be honest. Let's be fucking honest. I know he got experience with all that baby oil. He should have poured a little baby oil on the floor and told them niggas, yo, come get me, nigga. Yo, what's up? Come get me, nigga. Yeah, they wouldn't have been able to get him. He could have ran all around the mansion. He would have been like a greased up pig, nigga. They would have had to call one of them niggas who be down here wrangling pigs and shit. They would have had to call one of them on Diddy. I'm sorry. If he was smart, he could have got away, nigga. You ain't never seen that little episode of South Park when Cartman was trying to, they was trying to get Cartman to go and get a shot from the doctor, nigga. Nah. The nigga was just greasing himself up and running around like a, yeah, bro. Diddy, you should have used the baby oil.
If he escaped,
You could have been scotch free to this day, nigga. You should have used the baby oil. Do you see the technique in the background? You see how the cops is slipping all over the floor, this, that, you know what I'm saying? Like that, just pour the entire all 1,000 bottles of baby oil on the floor, nigga. They wouldn't have been able to get you, nigga. I promise, nigga. Not the dog. They would have sent the dogs in. The dog wouldn't be able to get you, nut, bro. I know you got experience with that. You know he got experience, because after 50 years, nigga, you know your feet done probably got some traction, you know, you done evolved, you know what I'm saying, like a Pokemon or some shit. So, you know what I mean? I know he done learned how to maneuver with, you know what I'm saying, mad baby oil and shit. So all he really had to do was just, alright, boom, like, you know what I'm saying? Pour that shit all over the floor. Tell the cops, tell them niggas to come get him. They wouldn't be able to do it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, nigga. This is a very accurate telling of how events could have went, but he just didn't make the smart moves. You know what I'm saying? Look at the technique.
This what you wanted, right? This what you wanted, right?
Nah, man. This should have been the strategy. I'm sorry.
Not this should have been the show.
This should have been the strategy. I'm sorry. I got. If we gonna call a play-by-play on this Diddy shit, this should have been the strategy right here. He should have called a Hail Mary, poured all the fucking baby oil, all 1,000 bottles on the floor. Call a Hail Mary, nigga. Yo, hey, tell the cops to come get you, man. Tell the cops to come get you. They not getting through that 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Come on. That shit is gonna be like a slip and slide, B. You're not getting through it. They not getting through it. There's nothing they're gonna have to shoot him, and you can't shoot him just for what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Try to tase him. You feel me? My boy Diddy was gonna be in there, Harlem shaking through the tasers. Like you wasn't gonna be able to. Come on, like. We gotta be honest.
He should have had a good experience.
His Harlem Shake is impeccable, nigga. You can't hit him with no tasers while he's Harlem shaking with the baby oil, nigga. with the baby oil. What we talking about? Y'all niggas is not hit. Like, come on. Sub me in. I'll be his coach. I'll be his coach, his legal advice, because whoever advised this, like that, we watched the footage last round. He was in the hotel. We see, come on. Y'all niggas really gonna make me do this? Y'all niggas really gonna come on, man. Come on.
What are you gonna do right now? What you about to do? I'm
just saying, like, yo, we gotta see, look, we gotta see the play-by-play right now, bro. He was in the hotel. Hold up. He was in the hotel, bro. We seen it. Look at this. Now look, it's a play-by-play. I'm telling you niggas right now, this Diddy right here. Look, this marble floors, man. He got the trench coat on. He could have at least fit 8 bottles of baby oil in that trench coat, my nigga. Come on. He could have at least fit 8 bottles, maybe even 10, nigga. Come on, look at the trench coat. Look at the trenchy, nigga. He probably could have fit 15 bottles of baby oil in there. We gotta be honest. Plus, he got the marble floors. You see the cops coming in for the play. He spotted them. He got his mans there. That's another 2 bottles of baby oils, both pockets. 4 if we fill in all pockets. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta leave room for the phone or some shit. And the blicky.
Yo, he's funny.
You know what I'm saying? So that's an extra 2 bottles of baby oils. When you seen these niggas busting out the corner, automatically, nigga, you should have flipped the trench coat, grabbed the bottles of baby oil, and just started, boom, hitting the floor with the baby oil.
His inner Joker didn't come out. I thought he was...
Yo, man, Diddy wasn't thinking. I thought he was on this Joker. Look, we looking at the play-by-play right now. These niggas making the beeline right here. When they came out, look, he can see them. When they came out, boom. Oh, shit. Hold up. You got to flip the trench coat. Grab 2 bottles. Grab 2 bottles, nigga. Flip the trenchy. Grab 2 bottles. Baby oil. Johnson & Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Pink bot, niggas. Boom. On the floor. Automatically, nigga. Start moonwalking away from them. He should have hit a straight moonwalk. After that, straight moonwalk, nigga. I don't care what they was doing. They wouldn't have been able to catch you, nigga. Let's look at look. Then he stopped right there. Look. Now, at this point, this nigga walking up, he could have already at least gotten 4 bottles of baby oil already squirted out on the floor. We got to be honest. Like, come on. We calling this play-by-play right now. Them niggas, he could have made a beeline, you know what I'm saying? Did a little twist, did a little Harlem shake, did a little, but look at the shoes. Look at the shoes they wearing. They got on white shirts, look like little dress shirts and shit like that. They was about to fall down and look like they was in a Usher Let It Burn video. Okay? After that, it's a wrap. They weren't catching you, bro. They was going to be greased up. You know, now they in your element. Now they playing your game. You feel me? Now you got 2 greased up officers, 2 greased up gentlemen. Diddy, what you doing, bro? They would have been in your element. They stepping in your stage now. You got 2 niggas oiled up, Baby Johnson, all that. Come on. You could have called the shots here, nigga. You had the upper hand. So this where he could have, boom, you know what I'm saying? Tried to grab him, boom. Harlem shake through both of them. He just let the niggas grab. What we doing? He had backup. He had all of these niggas, everybody. Could have had at least, then he could have came up, went to the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Got the elevator, lubed everything up. Got it. They wouldn't even known where he was at. They wouldn't be able to get to him. He could have been running all throughout the hotel, slept right out. I'm going to need him to start taking heed and start being a little bit more smart. Like, you feel me? This was definitely a failure on his part. I'm sorry. This was definitely a failure on his part. Diddy. Use the Johnson & Johnson, nigga. Use the Johnson & Johnson. That is your weapon, nigga. What are you doing? Okay? Now, I'm going to just leave that there. I know you had some things to pull up. You know what I'm saying? But I just had to, you feel me? This is a missed opportunity.
Yes, but I wanted to see if we can come back to it tonight because I have to go do something for my son.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you got anything you want to put on for the people before you head out?
Yes, guys, follow me everywhere on at pros to my cons. You know, it's gonna be a very fun year to come, and I'm just excited to, you know, let you guys see, most of me. You see? And that's
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah, we've been
And I
getting it
can't
in.
wait.
We've been getting it in, man. We've been getting it in, so definitely, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas bow to the queen. She gonna be up out of here. And y'all know what it
Mhm.
is. So
All
yeah,
right, bye, guys.
word, have a good one.
You
So
too. Thank you.
anytime. But yeah, look, to all my freaky ass niggas out there, alright? To all my 6ix9ine gods, to all my like, if y'all gonna dabble in this lifestyle, learn from Diddy's mistake. If you one of these niggas who, keep a couple of extra baby oils in the closet. The 400 dildos is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't. What we doing? What we doing? But you know what I'm saying. If you gonna keep look, learn how to properly use the baby oil, because these niggas they would have never got him. He wouldn't even been in cuffs right now. Y'all gotta use your environment to your advantage. Y'all niggas wasn't thinking. Think of you know what I mean. Read The Art of War or something. You feel me? Like, I don't know what to tell you niggas, but that's all I'm gonna leave you with. I hope that's some words of wisdom, some good advice for you niggas. Cause yeah, bro, you could have came up. You could have been on the run right now. I don't know if that's what you wanted to do, but you could have. Look, maybe it's because he wanted to turn himself in, but we all know if he didn't want to be caught, he didn't have to. You feel me? He didn't have to. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. It's been your boy Dopeboy Diesel. You in the motherfucking Doja Room. To all my stoners, hippies, hip hop enthusiasts. Y'all niggas know what the fuck is going on. We gonna be right back in this thing with some more news drop with another one. Shit, we still ain't even get to the political jar, whatever you call that. But we didn't get to all of that. So be on the lookout. Stay in tune. I hope y'all niggas keep the blunts in rotation, and we're gonna be right back with it. It's your boy Dopeboy Diesel. It's the Doja Room, and I'm out.